Jesse Lingard continues training with West Ham after parting ways with Nottingham Forest and has received transfer inquiries from Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Qatar and MLS. Haaland recorded the fifth highest run rate in the Premier League against Arsenal. He became the fifth fastest player in the league. Haaland also holds the record for the highest run rate by a current Manchester United squad. Real Madrid are planning to bring Chelsea star Reece James to the Santiago Bernabeu as a long-term replacement for Dani Carvajal. Xavi is expected to extend his contract. The new sporting director, the Portuguese Deco, announced that the Spanish Barcelona Football Club head coach Xavi Hernandez will sign a contract extension that will keep him at the club for more years. Xavi deserves a new contract. We will soon know how long he will extend his contract. But we have full confidence in Xavi, said the new Barcelona sporting director. Last season, Xavi helped Barcelona win the La Liga title for the first time since 2019. Arsenal have been in talks with Martin Odegaard and his representatives about a contract extension and have received successful responses. As reported last week, negotiations are improving and it is only a matter of time before an agreement is reached. The player wants to stay at the Emirates. Brighton hope injured striker Evan Ferguson will be fit to face Manchester United. Jadon Sancho was asked to apologize to Erik ten Hag, but he refused. He is using the academy facilities for individual training but will not be included in the matchday squad until he begins training with the first team. Kyle Walker has signed a new contract with City until 2026. Mario Balotelli has parted ways with Sion, the club he is currently playing for. He terminated the contract. Manchester United hope to get the services of Sofia Amrabat in their match against Brighton. Bayer Leverkusen striker Victor Boniface has been named Bundesliga Player of the Month. Players who will not serve Man United in the next game: Raphael Varane, Tom Heaton, Luke Shaw, Tyler Malaysia, Anthony, Mason Mount, Ahmad, Jadon Sancho. Istanbul Başakşehir have agreed to sign Emmanuel Dennis on loan from Nottingham Forest. Arsenal CEO Vinay Venkatesham will leave Arsenal from next summer, opting to take on a new challenge. Neymar and Mbappe are currently unfollowed on their Instagram pages. Anthony Martial arrived at Manchester United's Carrington training ground at the wrong time and left after 5 minutes. Eyewitnesses told the Manchester Evening News that Martial arrived at Carrington at 8:56 a.m. and left at 9 a.m. United's players arrived at Carrington for training at 12:30 p.m. on Monday and arrived for training at 9 a.m. on Tuesday. Contact has been made between the German Football Association and Julian Nagelsmann. Samir Handanovic has announced his retirement from football. The 39-year-old veteran Inter goalkeeper left Inter this summer. In a statement on her Instagram page, Harry Maguire's mother said that what her son is dealing with is far from football. "I would never wish the same abuse that happened to my son on anyone else." Harry Maguire's mother, Dominic Sinalk, has signed a 4-year contract at Bournemouth which will keep him until 2027. Manchester City are close to signing Argentine left-back Valentin Barco from Boca Juniors for £8 million, beating Brighton and Juventus out of the race. Juventus may terminate Pogba's contract if Paul Pogba is suspended for doping. Thomas Partey is considering replacing Pogba. Chelsea are interested in signing Brentford's Ivan Toney despite being suspended for a betting breach. The England striker could return to training this weekend. Former club sporting director Matteo Alemany, who recently left Barcelona, former Real Madrid goalkeeper Iker Casillas, and former La Liga referee Mateo Lahoz, who recently retired from the world of refereeing, are candidates for the presidency of the Spanish Football Federation. Pep Guardiola has recovered from his illness and is back at Manchester City. Manchester United are interested in signing Kvaratskhelia from Napoli. Ilkay Gundogan's injury is not as dire as expected. Gundogan could be available for this week's game. Jamal Musiala has been named Bayern Munich's Player of the Year for the 2022-23 season. Marco Verratti has joined Qatar's Al Arabi for €45 million. Fernando Santos has been fired as coach of the Polish national team. Nottingham Forest defender Harry Toffolo has been handed a 5-month ban by the FA after admitting 375 betting breaches. Harry Kane receives England's 2022-23 Top Scorer award. According to the Premier League rules, players born on or after January 1, 2002 can play a league game even if they are not registered. These players are 21 and under and have an unlimited license. Paul Pogba admits to taking stimulants for Juventus but insists it was unknowingly. If the result of the second test proves correct, the salary will be suspended. Juventus may terminate Pogba's contract if banned. All the tickets for Manchester City's 19 home games this season have been sold out. Anthony has been seen hanging out with friends and posing for pictures with fans at a venue near Sao Paulo after agreeing to stay away from playing for Manchester United indefinitely since the club's charges. The football club with the longest name in the world has signed a sponsorship deal with La Liga. Club Pel Trode Clanvarbath Kvaratskhelia Lenticilia Gogogok is also the name of the club. Lyon are considering appointing Frank Lampard as their new head coach after sacking Laurent Blanc. Lukaku has scored more national goals than Pelé. Bernardo Silva is considering a €50 million move to Barcelona next summer after breaking the new contract he recently signed with Manchester City. Spanish club Real Madrid has released a list of 5 Real Madrid players wanted by Paris Saint-Germain to sign 24-year-old French forward Kylian Mbappé and has prepared to make one of them part of the transfer. List of 5 players: Vinicius, Rodrigo, Tchouaméni, Camavinga and Valverde. Jurgen Klopp's agent has confirmed that the coach will not be taking charge of the German national team. Chelsea have unveiled their third kit for the 23-24 season, produced by Nike. Barcelona are planning to sign Manchester City striker Erling Haaland in 2025. If Lewandowski plays less than 55% of the total games played by Barcelona in the next season, i.e. in the 2024-25 season, Barcelona will have the right to terminate the player's contract at the end of the season. Lewandowski's current Barcelona contract runs until June 2026. Sandro Tonali was unable to participate in Italy's win over Ukraine last night due to a muscle strain. It is reported that he may miss the first game of the European Champions League against his former club AC Milan. Manchester United have confirmed Snapdragon as their new home shirt sponsor for the 24-25 season. Snapdragon is a brand of Qualcomm Technologies. Thanks for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any latest news.